All right, this is a 1994 S10 Blazer, 4-door, Tahoe trim. Bought it from a guy a few weeks ago. I don't know much about Chevys, so I'm coming to YouTube. It's got, it's regular fade. This is something I'm looking for. Can someone tell me where to find some trim? This is second coat paint. This isn't original paint, but it's still a good looking paint job. It'll go another 15-20 years, I reckon. It's got the 4.3 Vortec. There's a kill switch on the battery the man installed because he said something keeps draining the battery. I've been watching some videos and there's a few other guys that had that issue as well, so if anybody knows about that, let me know. I just recently replaced the blower motor because it went bad. He said he's replaced a heater coil already, so I'm gonna take him at his word at it. He seemed to be a pretty good old man. He had a couple of Chevelles and a C20 in his garage. They were all showroom, so I mean he knew what he had and what he was doing with it. I like the rims, 15-inch rims, the bullet holes. If I could have picked any rim on the S10, it would have been that one. It's got the spare tire door. Everything's good on it. There's very minimal rust or anything on anything. This thing was very well kept. The shocks actually work on the glass. I was really impressed with that. I think the 94s, the Tahoes, they came with the defrost window, the window wiper, and the window light, the rear window. Of course, it's got the glass and the tailgate as well. Oh yeah, it says ABS. Seems like I heard this was the first year that they did the all-wheel ABS, I believe. If I'm wrong, y'all can correct me. Like I say, it's in pretty good condition. I got these seat covers on here, but the seats are really good to go. You see the door is really good to go. I was watching a video on some GMC Tycoons, and the guy was mentioning how it's weird how certain switches, this is all faded, but this isn't, and this isn't. Same thing with this button. Why is this the only thing that's faded on the dash? And same thing with my four-wheel drive select and rear defrost, which on a two-wheel drive version would be your defrost and wiper, but they got four-wheel drive and wiper. Your defrost is actually right over there on the left-hand side. I thought that was kind of crazy. They look like they're add-ons. And the mirrors, that's also a strange place to put your mirrors, and a strange switch. It looks like I say, it was something they thought about after the fact. The dash is in pretty good condition. He's got a cover on it, but there's still some wear on it. And before I even knew anything about the blower motor, I started taking this dash all apart. So there's a few, the under trim is missing, but it's all there. Yeah, I got my youngins. I got the chrome bumper. I'm pretty sure that's a looked after desirable feature on these S10s. Yeah, I believe that's four-wheel ABS. The other day I thought I saw some seepage coming from in between my booster and cylinder, but I don't see nothing no more. Yeah, and there's multiple versions of this Vortec as well. And I'm glad I got this throttle body style instead of that old air breather that's right on top with the double barrel. But it was kept in pretty good condition, pretty clean. I took this front skirt off, so now you can kind of see under there, but there really nothing to catch your eye that says damn. It all looks good. He had it kept in the garage. I just keep it out here under the shade tree. The seat, this is another thing, the seat don't work. That switch right there, I can come forward and back, and my lumbar my lumbar support works, but up and down or tilt or whatever, that don't work. So I kind of feel like I'm sitting in a bucket, but at least I can scoot back and forth. I'm terrible at photography, by the way, so I'm sure I was out of focus on a lot of that. I was just walking around with a camera in my hand. But yeah, this is the first Chevy I've ever owned. I've never been particular to Chevy, not for any certain reason, but I have always liked the square body Chevys, the 90s models. No matter if it's a 1500 or a K5 or whatever it is. I mean, they certainly seem to own the market in America anyway, in its heyday, which I think was the 90s, early 2000s, and the 80s. But y'all let me know what you think. If there's something you want me to show you on this vehicle, you want to say, hey, what does yours look like compared to mine, or whatever. If there's something that y'all wanted to something else y'all wanted to show that I didn't, y'all wanted to see that I didn't show, just let me know.